Yay, he's done it. Okay, so Beamlates guys, looking at the pelvic floor. There's no exercise going to do any different. We're going to do some really slow. Okay, so we feel the area working instead of it working, springing back. We work it. Right? Okay, good, fantastic. And some stuff we'll be doing from when you did. What was it? Was it yesterday? I don't know. This life is just zipping past, isn't it? All right. From the other day when we're doing some rollbacks and we're doing feet and scissors and things like that. It might have been Monday. It's only Tuesday, I believe. Bring the feet alongside the beam, guys. We're all set. We're all going. It's sunny outside. That wind is still coming from the northeast, but it's still not as strong, so it's not cool. And it'll cool way down next week, unless he brings some weather back with him. Back of the hands facing me, guys. Straight away, rock it forward into shoulder height. Get us one going straight away. There. We're just started off nice and relaxed. It is Beamlates. Don't think of any, if you're thinking of numbers, take it a 10 out of 10. Shoulder height, and just let the arms swing out to the rear, and then they come back again. Good. So we're liking that. Just keep that going. Now start with the bottom, rolling the feet forward at the bottom, rocking chair, rocking horse, or cradle. So getting nice rolling, curling the toes up, increasing it slowly, working its way up the body. So we've got imaginary string out the chest and top of the head. So we start rolling nicely. See that increases? All we're doing, thinking posture, and we have to accelerate a little bit without even thinking about it. Let's take those hands at W position to there. Good. And then open the hands up. Nice hand span. Bring an A4 paper between the shoulder blades, but slowly start moving those shoulder blades towards it until we get a nice gentle pinch and bring it back again. Good. Now, are we still rolling up on those feet? Just nicely building. We're going to take the hands back to where we started, to go to shoulder height. 3, 2, and 1. There. And up to there again. Good. Then we'll do a 3, 2, 1. We'll go back to take the fingertips towards the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. There. So just roll in the feet. And again, get the arms going, pushing the hands to just to the rear gently. Now slowly start reach up for the ceiling. So in three moves after I've said that, we'll try and touch the ceiling, pushing upwards, bring the elbows in, up on the toes. Now relax that one down gently and push the hands to the rear as far as we can at there. Good. So breaking it all down, focus on one move at the same time. 2 for the price of 1 in 3, 2, and a 1. Here we go. And it's there and back. Just there back. And all these moves so far have probably been faster than what we're going to do in some of the moves during the session. We're going to pause and hold this to the front on your toes. In 3 and 2 and. So a long pause to the front and we hold it there. We haven't done this for ages. Carrying it on in 3, 2 and a 1. Up we come. There. Good. And a stop in 1 and 2 and a 3, and gently shake it out so we can feel the shoulders getting to work up here. Let's just rotate those around at the same time, guys. Good habits. Nice breath. The heart rate is up, respiration rate is up. Bring the feet alongside the beam. Let's get 3 nice, gentle 15 breaths. Here we go. Hands up and out. Turn those hands up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart, looking good. Squishing it out. Turn up, go again. Exhale down to the heart. And third one, out we go. Turn up and breathe. And exhale all the way down and pause and hold that there. Go through your check of your posture from the feet, curl the toes up, place them down, insteps alongside the beam, balancing up equal body weight distribution. 30% pelvic floor. Now miss the knees out, knees just off lock. Imagine the string chest bows, let's ship across the ocean. All little things that we know, and gently hold that there. Now, bring the arms upwards, or bring the elbows in together there and the palms together. Mine are bent so I can look at you like this. And then we just rotate around left and right. Keep those insteps alongside the beam. Then we unwind, bring it back round again. Good, and round to this way, looking good. And one more here, so 2 either side. There, using the beam as a guide and bringing it back again, all on the other side. Now I can feel the full spinal column, really working on that one. Bring it back around towards me, arc the hands down to the side, lock the thumbs out, rotate the shoulders to the front and then to the rear. So do spinal mobilization a little bit different, taking the hands to the side, lean over any side you want to, left or right, there, and you feel a stretch in the waistline. We know that we want to push those feet out, don't we? That's how we're being conditioned to be nice and stable. We're doing it beam fit way. Bringing it back up or Beamlates way. Over the other side or beam way. Over. Oh, I should have a house built and name the street Beam way, shouldn't I? Okay, bring it back up. Hands to the hips, gently circle around. Keep the chest nice and not still, we can't do that, but keep it taut. There, take it back the other way. Lots of spinal mobilization because we're going to open with quite a. Now we're not. Change your mind. Do some nice slow steps. Hips left and right then. Just gentle. Hands to the hips, slow it down, stop. Pelvic tilt to the front and the rear. Use that as your exercise as well as your mobilization of the spine. Squeezing the glutes to the front and relaxing. Then slowing it down, finding your midpoint. We are in neutral spine. One more breath. Take those hands up and out. Now reach out for the walls. Reach out, rotate the hands to the rear, palms facing upwards, hands span, big deep breath in. And then exhale down to the heart and arc it nicely down. Let's get the right foot to the front, the left foot behind, guys. I changed it because I want to bring in a bit of a different way of doing a move, I suppose, to operate our pelvic floor, hip flexors, etc. So drop the left heel over the beam. In fact, another change, right? Drop that heel over the beam and gently push it down towards the floor and bring it back up. Now, we're not going to come on both toes. Use a nice big stretch, take that down, gets the balance in, works the other leg nicely with a calf, take it down. So my heels just touch the floor that time. If yours does or doesn't matter. Last one coming up. There we go, down and back up, and we'll do a switch back. Let me just mute this down so nobody can. That's better. Good. There. I'm going to walk around 24/7 with my phone muted down anyway. I don't know why I press the button. I've got a habit of doing that for classes. Here we go. Other heels over the back of the beam then. But gently down and back up. Front foot, keep it nice and flat. Down we go and back. Now, you know it's not just a stretch, guys. Because we're on the beam, you can feel your deep core here engaged. Down we go and back. So if you're a bit slower than me, doesn't matter. Don't do Billy Wizard, be super fast. Two more. Down and back. Last one. Down and back up, step away from the beam, give everything a nice shake out, loosen those feet off, a little whiplash on the feet, that's okay. Scratch the leg. Now we're going to do our beam walking. Here we go, right leg to front, left foot, drop it over the beam, bring it forward 6 centimeters or 2 inches. Heel toe front, toe heel to the rear, Beamlates, focus, no hangovers. Let's go, hopefully. 1, 2, 3. Return, 3 and 2 and a 1. Again, let's go. 1 and 2 and 3. And recently, return, we've done 6 steps, front and rear twice. We're going to carry it on. Let's go. Because we don't want to be conditioned over the past couple of months. That's what we've done. Let's do some extra ones. And this is what happens with the feet. Now, really, now I've said that, I'm really focusing here. The body's thinking, what are you doing? Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. That's better. And return, toe heel, one more after this, there, back to the front, no hangovers so far, not even to the back of the beam, and there, because when you're doing super slow, taking the small steps can sometimes be a little bit difficult. You use your balance a bit, you take a bit of a longer step, back at the beam, hands up and out, look fantastic, feel fantastic, turn the hands up, breathe in, exhaling down to the heart, squishing them out, artistic impression, rotate round for 2, turn the hands up and go again. And exhale down, squish it back out, bring it round to me, guys. I'm going to arc it nicely down and to switch back. We're not going to finish this session sweating, crawling out the door, thinking, where's the tap? I need a drink, I'm dying. All right, it's not going to be one of those ones. Get yourself set up, it's focus, and we'll know where we're going to hit LVT area, basically, and then into pelvic core. This side down, swap the feet over, let's go. Heel toe, and there. And return. Now this, the better we get on the beam, the more this slow one, step walk, becomes a fully functional and focused, concentrated, getting the grey matter working. And we're returning for 1 and 2 and 3. Let the legs be like shock absorbers, slightly bent, the way God designed them, so the hips and the knees are working, the ankles all working together, and a return there. And squashing the lemons to the rear at the same time, just like you guys would Nordic walk. Heel toe there, and there, and we'll return to toe heel. Roll, roll, and roll. 6 steps left. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. Feels better this side, doesn't it? Feel the focus going on there and there. And I can feel that wall of concentration coming through my screen. 1, 2. Last time to the front, and we return for 1 and 2 and 3. Pause, hold. Take those hands up and out. Turn up, go. Now, could we extend the classes, guys? I would never have done 10 minutes worth of slow Beamlates walking. Out we go. We've just done that. Scoot it around for 2. Turn up and breathe again. Exhale down. So we're getting good classes, gym style classes, arc downs, gym time classes. Step away from the beam, give it all a nice shake out, rotate the shoulders around, keep everything nice and loose. Okay, right foot onto the beam, left foot to the side. It's pelvic floor time, okay? So we're gonna have the feet level. Do the old standy uppy thing, so your foot on the beam will straight up to there, and let this bring out to find its natural little upside down V shape there. Okay, for the legs. So it's V upside down, points there. Hold that there. Let the foot be where it wants to. God's little template. We're ready. Slowly. So dip it down, nice and slowly. So now the internet hasn't slowed down. There. That's my maximum. I can feel that, and I'm coming back up nice. And so you're going to feel a big difference, guys, by slowing it right down. It's half Beamlates time. Take it back down here. Nice and slow. Look like $6 million man, don't we? Who's Steve Austin? And come up there. Now you're going to feel those muscles working. They're going to want to get deeper. Let that happen. Slowly, slowly, down we go there. Whites of the eyes. Look how powerful you feel. I'm getting really low. That's my lowest one. Bring it back. We'll do one more. Up I come. You're going to feel those muscles working totally different. It's slow time. It's power and strength. Down we go. Mental focus, guys. Nice and deep. And up we come again. Squeezing those glutes. Nice and tight. Up we come. Step away and shake it out. Those slow time ones, sometimes like, I want to go a bit faster. Now give them legs a nice shake out. Give them a nice shake. And we'll swap over to the other side. So what you're getting is by doing a slow time, when we do it faster, the muscles work themselves, and they're like a bit shy. They don't knock on the doors next door and say, give me your hand, they're going crazy. When you do slow ones, they're not shy. They're straight out along the balcony, on it like the old masonette thing, knocking on the doors. Give us a hand, they're going too slow, all right? Let's get set up here. Other foot on that beam, bring the one alongside the beam, do a couple of standy up things so you get nice and tall, and then bring that foot out and you find its natural position. We worked a lot on this one a few weeks ago. So when you step out, you get a good position of that foot almost straight where you don't even think about it. Without you, if you want to look down, you can, but you know it's in that position without even looking down. If you don't want to look down, if you bring back the toes off the floor of the heel and the foot goes down, it'll spring out to one side because it will align with the knee. Okay, ready. Here we go, this side. Slowly, 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 slowly. There, and I'll say it again for you on press and play. The internet has not slowed down. This is the speed we are doing. Up we go. Nice and tall, guys, nice and tall. And then we dip down again, there. So good posture. We're doing super slow ones, but good posture, good alignment. I'm getting deeper that time. Up I come. So what's my settee, the orange band at the top of it behind me as I dip down. This time I'm going to try and get the head a bit low as I come down. I do the same thing watching you guys. I pick something in the background, and that way I can watch and align, see how deep you're getting. Nicely up, fantastic. One more of those with the feet in this position. Nice and slowly down we come. There. All the way for those legs working. There. And up we come again. It's a nice big dynamic stretch at the same time. Nice and slow. Get nice and tall. Pause and hold. This side. Take the hands up and out. Turn up, breathe in. Exhale to the heart. Then arc it down. Take the foot off the beam and give it a nice shake out. Good. Look at there. All right. Fantastic. From there, guys, let's get the focus going. Right leg to the front, left foot behind. 3 steps only, front and rear once. Beamlates style, ready? Go. 1 and 2 and 3. Return 3 and 2 and a 1. Switch back, swap those feet over. There. Good. Drop the heel over, bring it forwards. Ready? Same this side. Go. 1 and 2 and 3. And we'll return for 3 and 2, and 1, and step off the beam. Good. Okay, right foot onto the beam. Now bring the other foot alongside the beam, so you know you've got the feet are working together. No step forward, no step to the rear. We want to get to a sumo position, all right? So I'm going to stand up nice and tall to here, there. Then I'm going to bring the foot out, get some there, more or less the same as we were before. Now that distance between your foot and the beam, increase that again to the other side. We're happy with that one. So there's my measure there. I'm taking it out, and that's me there. Now straight away, you're going to feel the weight of your body. It wants to push the beam that way, but we want to have it straight down. So balance off that weight. Same move again. We're ready? Slowly. Down we go there. Nice and deep hold, and then back up nice and slowly again to there. Nice and tall up we come, and then back down again. I'm using the little robot arms there. My back clunked out some big noise that time. Don't know if you heard it. We come there. Nice and slow, become nice and tall. And using the robot arms, get back to what I was saying, there, that's for controlling the speed as we come down nice and deep, and we come back up again, there. Now notice how the body is reacting differently. You can feel the abs, the muscles into the rib cage working super hard. Down we go, but we're really focused on hitting the area from just about the knees to that bottom rib, there. One more this side, down we go nice and deep. And it's fantastic, pelvic floor down to there, good. And back up, pause and hold this side, take those hands up and out, turn up and breathe. Exhale down to the heart, squish it out and rotate towards the beam for 2 and hold. Now turn the hands up, breathe. Exhale down to the heart, squish it out, slowly back around to me, arc it nicely down and step off the beam. You guys give it a nice shake out. Good. So all the stuff we've done with that pelvic floor, and what it is was we did it on Saturday and some other sessions last week, working our pelvic, stretching. Those muscles are now working super hard for stability and strengthening. And because we're bringing the feet out to the sumo, they have to work hard. Because we're on the beam, you've got that thing where you're focusing on the power and the strength and not squishing the beam off to one side. So my left foot's now onto the beam. So we're drawing the dots, aren't we? We're not doing that one. Okay, I'm going to stand next to the beam. I'm going to do it twice, stand nice and tall, get this thing going here. Then I'm going to step outwards to where we started. Not letting the cheating brain cell, not be a bit narrower. Look at that gap there. I'll bring the foot out to here. And I know in a sumo without a beam, we bring our feet a lot wider than this, but just feel how tight that is. So if we put our hands to our hips, stand tall now, push your hips forwards, and you'll feel the engagement on your pelvic floor area, your ductors, nice and deep. That's a nice pelvic floor stretch, guys, before we get going. From there, relax the arms down, robot arms. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and just dip down nice and slowly. Down we go, and then back up again. The beam all of a sudden seems to, anyway, and this one for me, I don't know what if it's this side, but it seems to be so far away from that other foot. It's the same gap, and this leg on the beam wants to push the beam that way, and I'm really working it to take the weight straight down, and then back up, so I'm in control all the way. Good, up we come, there. Now also, if you do your beaming on the kitchen, and you've got slippy floor, be careful. Bring it back up, nice, and get tall on this one. 2 left, there. And as I dip down this time, I can really feel now that is the pelvic floor, deep abdominal work going on, guys. As I come back upwards, those glutes are squeezing nice and tight. I can't even stop if I wanted to. Last one, dipping down. The heart rate's up, respiration rate's up, and all of a sudden we feel the power of this movement we've opened with. Pause, hold there. Take the hands up and out, turn up and breathe. Exhale down to the heart, squish those hands out towards the beam, rotate around for 2, turn up, breathe again. And exhale down to the heart, squish it out, back round towards me. Then we'll arc it down and bring that foot. As you bring it in now, feel that relief around this pelvic floor area. That's where we're hitting, that's where we're working super hard, guys. So now you're thinking, oh, we're doing super slats, all right. And now thinking, I wish we were going a bit faster. All right. Back to the beam, 3 steps, 1 time either side. So right foot to the front, left foot to the rear. We're resetting everything, getting the brain focused, drop the heel over, bring it forwards. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Return, 3, and 2, and a 1. Switch back, swap the feet over. It's nice getting back to this one, isn't it? But notice how you're really focusing. You don't get no hangovers, even on a switch back, feet off the beam, on the beam, no little toes hanging over the bevel. Go. 1 and 2 and 3, and we return for 3 and 2 and 1. Hold, and I'm going to sneeze, hope not. Take the hands up and out. Turn up, breathe this side. Exhale down to the heart. Up the hands down and step away from the beam. Now, we didn't do a lot of squats, did we? But I can actually feel that round the pelvic floor area, all the way around the hip area and through the pelvis, right? Just by doing what we're doing there. We're going to bring the feet back in, okay? Right foot onto the beam. Now, we're not going to do the same thing both sides on this one. We're going to switch it so we're a cross shape, one side of the body, then the other. You've done it before. Get the heel, the feet level, the beam, so straight. Then look at your big toe on the floor and bring it back so it's level with the heel. And narrow to there, okay? Roll the arms again, gently down. So while we're raising the hands up to the side like we've done in the past or to the front, because we said it's going to be Beamlates, pelvic floor area, and that's what we're working, guys, there. So we're focusing on this area all the way through. No heel raise, and up we come again. Obviously, this one's going to go down through your Achilles tendon and your deep compartment, that calf muscle with the foot on the floor. Down we go. Now look, where you're not even thinking about that heel coming off the floor anymore. Down we go there. That's a sign of a fantastic professional beamer. Down we go there, nice and slow, and back up. And now we're in the rhythm, aren't we? We're not thinking about let's speed this up. We're thinking nicely focused, straight line. This is the last one on this side, by the way. And we come back up nice and slowly, and we pause and hold. Let's get that breath in. Hands up and out, turn up and go. Exhale down to the heart. Arc that nicely down, and we're going to switch it over to the other side. Now, we could have stayed on the same side and done all of that, and we'd still been on the other side, and then swapped it over later, all right? But why me? Any idiot can make a class painful and horrible. You normally do. Okay, I said that before the sign come up in the background. All right, so here we go. Feet level, on the floor of the beam, nice and straight. Foot on the beam, nice and straight as well, guys. And the toe this side, we're going to leave it. Heel, step forwards, there. So the heel's level with the toes. We'll step backward last side. This side will step forwards, okay? We'll balance it off in a second. Ready? There. So push that foot down to the rear. Get that. Look how deep you're all getting. Fantastic. Then slowly back up. Now, feel how we got that body weight change? As the centre of gravity lowers down, I feel it about there. And then all of a sudden, the calf starts engaging and back. The heel on the beam is the one that wants to come upwards. Don't let that happen. Nice and slowly. This has got to be the slowest Beamlates class we've ever done. It's focused, back up again. Now, I wouldn't do this with anybody who is new on the beam, okay? Down we go, nice and slowly to there. Fantastic, there, deep, deep, deep. One more after this, up we come. And about now, the last move, you start to feel your glutes engage, and you weren't even thinking about it. That is your muscles knocking on the door and saying, need a hand. Up we come, there. Nice and tall, nice straight lines, fantastic. Take the hands up and out, turn up and breathe in. And exhale down to the heart, arc it down, step away from the beam. Now, anybody watching this will be thinking, they're doing all legs. We know on the beam, but we're using the beam, unleashing the power of the beam, because we do this a lot, twice a week. We can feel these muscles working, and it's a full body routine, guys. Now, give that a nice shake out. We're liking that one. So, right foot back onto the beam. So feet, now bring the foot on the floor momentarily. That's a big word for me. Momentarily. I've got to say it twice. Good. Okay, so we're going to step forward on this side this time. Put the heel level of the toe so you're stepping forwards. There. Okay, now remember your semi-sumo bit, the last sumo one. Try and keep the same step forward and bring it out to the side, about there. That's about where I was before doing my sumo, if you like. Okay? Ready? Feel the difference. Slowly. Down we go there. Now feel what's happening with your pelvic floor there. As we rise back up, as you dip down, your pelvis comes down and it rotates. It does a little bit of the figure of 8 thing that we do when we're doing those squats, but doing the hula hoop at the same time. Up we come there. And gently down. So you feel like rotation right through the lower spine. in the pelvic floor area. And then because the foot's like this, as you almost bottom out there, your body weight gets pulled back over towards the beam there. And you're not feeling like you're kicking it out anymore. That's your pelvic floor area engaging those big, strong muscle guys. Down we go there, one more after this one, and slowly up we come. So let the body do what it wants to. It dips down from here, then it goes over towards the beam naturally, and then it comes back up and comes across the other side. And if you felt it there, I did. The shoulders working super hard as well. Hold that pose, take the hands up and out, turn up and breathe. Also notice, exhale down. We haven't got to do a lot to get the feeling. Rotate towards the beam. There. Good. Releases the pelvic floor area. Inhale. Exhale down. Squish it back out. Back round towards me. Arc it nicely down and step away from the beam, guys. Give it a nice shake out. So we're not doing loads of repetitions to feel that. You can now feel that around the thighs, the knees, down to your ankles. It's all radiating down from the area that we're hitting. Okay, we're almost done with this one, by the way. No, do some more. Put the flags up. Left foot onto the beam. Bring the other foot level on with the beam as well. So this time, to even it up, we're going to step backwards one step with that foot. So the toes level with the heel. And then we're going to come out to the side to that semi-sumo. So see what we've done? We've joined us. We've gone across, across, across. We've stood in the same places, different ways, getting all the muscles working. So we're balancing the body off like we like doing, okay? So the foot on the floor, curl your toes up, bring them off the floor, rock on the heel, then place it back down again. Have a look, and I bet you it's in line, your knees in line with your foot. All right, here we go. So we know the feeling, we dip down there. Now the body weight starts transferring towards the beam, but that will increase. Your muscle memory is going to kick in. Nice and tall bows of a ship, and down we go again, there. Good, and that's a bit more. Now I can feel the hips slowly getting pulled over towards the beam. Muscle memory kicks in once the body's all happy, nervous system's happy, we're nice and relaxed. That third one there is totally different to that first one. And I stand up. I can feel equal distribution through muscles working through the hip area. And that one there, that's way over, there. So the body's pulling myself over, and as I stand and come down, I feel a red bottom rib cage engaging there as well. The diaphragm's working super hard, abs getting sucked in. So when we started, we said what muscles we're going to be hitting, and we can feel it. Down we go, 2 left, by the way. It's also massive calorie burning and body toning and body sculpting. Nice and tall. Last one, guys, taking it down, good control, well done. Go off, hip flexors working hard. Up we come to there. Good. Let's take those hands up and out. We need this one. Breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. Squish it out and rotate towards the beam. Take it around. Turn up, breathe in again. Now look how comfortable that foot is on the beam. Down, out. Bring it back around. Arc the hands down. Just stand there and feel it. When we first start doing this, you think the beam's going to take off, don't you? Now look at that. It's all natural. Body is in, all working. Let's step away from it and give it a nice shake out. There. And that's a fact, when you get your feet all hip width apart, it feels like you want to start walking along like I'm pushing a Morrison's shopping trolley, doesn't it? Back onto the beam, right foot front, left foot behind. As we do that, can you feel how the intensity of the exercise we've been doing around here? Front and rear, one time only go. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and back for 3 and 2 and a 1. And to switch back, guys, swap it over there and good. And the thing we're doing the beam is, do pelvic floor area. If I had the beam, I'd do Pilates. To get the same working, I had to get a class and get the guys we would do it on all fours, on tabletop, on our back, on our bums, V shapes and everything. We can get the same feeling just by standing. To me, fantastic. Off we go, guys. One time this side. 1 and 2 and 3. And we'll return for 3 and 2. And a 1. Step away from the beam, give it a nice shake out, rotate the shoulders. Okay, so you know we step forward, do a flying angel, and the knee touches the beam and comes back up. And recently we've been taking it halfway. All this stuff that I've been looking at has been coming forward to doing sessions like this. So we're going halfway, it's control all the way, breaks, then we control and bring it back again. To me, more intense, I think. Right foot front, left foot behind. Okay, so That left foot, bring it backwards till the heel touches the toe. Then look where your toe is and step forward 2, 1 and 2. So we've all got the same measure, okay? Take the hands up and out to here. We're going to put imaginary foam under the hands, back foot and come up onto the toes, heel off the beam. Gently just dip that down, hold it there, whites of the eyes, pause, and nice and slowly back again. Up we come. There. Good. Stand nice and tall. Turn the hands up, breathe. Exhale down to the heart, squishing it back out. It's focused, really concentrated, isn't it? My little brain cell is suffering. Take it down again, guys. Nice and slowly, slowly, slowly. Fantastic, halfway. And then we'll recover and come back up again. You're getting that feeling now where you're thinking, we've done 10 of these by now. Right, breathe in. Exhale back down to the heart. Now feel those fast twitch fibers are going to start getting tired. You're going to get twitches going. Just stay focused, gently pushing that down. And feel that transfer now into the shoulders, base of the skull, and we come back up again. There. Glutes, bum, butt working super hard. Pelvic floor area again. Breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. 2 left this side. Out we go. This is fantastic, by the way. Looking good. Gently down there. Halfway again. Good. And then back upwards. Power and strength. Turn up, breathe. Exhale down. I can feel those arms even getting tight. Now my triceps, what's that all about? I don't know. Gently down again, pushing the foam down halfway. We hold it for a split second and then bringing it back up again. Turn the hands up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. Arc that nicely down. Now before we move the feet, lock the thumbs out, rotate the shoulders to the front and then to the rear. Now step off the beam and shake it out. As you do that, you can feel the relief down through the legs. And it's all emanating from where we want to work out today, guys. There. Good. Feel that one. Now, because we've been doing the sideways and working the pelvic floor, now we're stepping outwards. You're probably deep in the pelvic floor. Feel it. Oh dear. Now, Wayne might have doing his rugby. You ladies, I know it's all different sports, and I'm not saying ladies do, men do that. I'm just looking at the sports that we've done as we've been growing up. Hockey, lunging out, all this sort of stuff. Very prone to tearing our deep pelvic floor. If you've ever had a groin injury, guys, in the pelvis there, go, it aches, it's not very nice, all right? That's the area we can feel working that super hard. That form means we're getting our aims done. Let's back out onto the beam. So, there. Powerful strengthening stuff, guys. So draw that foot backwards till the heel touches the toe. Now this is all just standing there. That's a massive beam for exercise. Confidence, look what you're doing there. Focus, concentration. Now look at the toe, step forward 2. 1 and 2. All these moves you're doing without even thinking about it. Take the hands up and out to here. Same this side, no difference. Gently push it down. There. Good. And slowly back up. You think with these slow classes, it would take ages, wouldn't you? I don't know where time is going. Gently downwards, guys, there. Again, it's just like a gentle movement all the way through halfway. And as we're coming out, feel those muscles. We spoke in January, didn't we? We start talking about, right, don't see the exercise, feel the muscles working, get in control with the body, feel what your body's doing there, and then back up again. Look at them all working. It's like the body is like one muscle, isn't it? I can now feel that in the base of the skull. 3 left. Gently pushing that down. There. Fantastic. Halfway. And then back up again. Good. Get nice and tall, tall, tall. Good. 2 left. And down we go. I can feel the pecs and the shoulders working, rotator cuffs. Mother Nature's gravity is helping us out. We get nicely standing back up. Same speed down and back. Last one of these and it goes to bed. Gently bringing that down. There. We hold. And then we bring it back up again. Good. Turn the hands up, breathe in. Feel the shoulders working. Exhale down to the heart. Arc the hands down, lock the thumb out. Rotate them forwards. Rotate them to the rear and step away from the beam. Now, before we have a sit down, give it all a shake out. Hopefully, you may have that feeling now where we've been doing beam fit, front, side and rears and arms coming up and down and all this sort of stuff. You're working the body out that hard. I'm going to adjust my camera, guys. We're going to have a little sit down. Good. Because I think we've done enough exercise standing up. All right. Good. We're there. Yes, you got me on the camera. As long as you can see me, we're nice and happy. Calves are halfway down the beam. There. Good. Okay, now, hands up and out, turn up and breathe in. Exhale down to the heart, hold that position there. You're not going to get a lot of movement on this one. Keep the insteps together, pull the toes towards the shins. Okay, now, left leg only, raise it up and down, and up and down. Now, you might not even get that heel much past the toe, up and down. 3 left, up and back, and up and back. Last one, up and back down. Hold, change over, other foot, go, there, and back. I'm going to my maximum. I'm trying to increase each time. You might feel you're leaning back slightly. Third one, here we go, up and back. We're keeping the hands nice and gentle. Now, you start squeezing your hands in, that's because you're putting too much effort into it. So relax with those hands. Green plate one on one hand, blue on another. Don't want to mix it up. 3 left of these. There's 1 and back, and 2 and back, and 3 and back. We need to relieve the pressure on that one, guys. Bring the feet flat on the floor, either side of the beam. Wrap those arms around the knees and pull them into a big group hug. There. And just think of the letter S. Now think of your spinal column and pull and feel that working. Oh, that's good, isn't it? 3 and 2 and a 1. Straighten those legs out again. There. So we're utilising the strength we've fired up our pelvic floor to radiate it out, upwards to the diaphragm area, and down to the hip flexors and the top of the femurs. Right. Thighs. Curl the toes up, or don't bring the toes towards the shins. Curl the toes up. Insteps together. Hands back this position here. Now, you will lean back slightly. If you can't do this, doesn't matter. If your calves won't come off the beam, you're still activating those muscles. That's what I'm trying to say. Ready. So lean back slightly, lift the feet up together, and place them back down. There. And again, 2, and back, and 3, and back. 3 left, 1, and there. Abs working, feel that, and 2. Fantastic there. Last one, it's there, and back down. Sit forwards, feet on the floor, wrap them around. Now, even if you had the feeling there and you're leaning backwards, the feet coming up, it doesn't matter, right? Even if the calves weren't coming off, just emphasize again, you're exercising the same muscles. Pull that in, guys, group hug. Pull it in, pull it in. Good, 2 and 1. My feet coming out that angle there. Okay? Right, hands up and out, turn up, breathe in. Exhale, you see what we're doing? The past month, we had the hands to here, we're building up, haven't we? To this one. Now, if you feel you want to put your hands to here and do this one, then do so, guys. You're more expert on what you do on the beam than what I am telling you what to do, okay? You're still getting that same effect. Not a problem with that one. With those ones, either to here. Now, left foot only. Pull the toe towards the shin. Raise it up and back. 2 left. 1 and back. And 2 and back. Other leg. Ready. 1 and back. So one going hard on the other side. 2 and there. Last one. 3 and down. Okay, take the hands out. Let the knees bend. Breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. Again, we're holding it here. That's increasing the level of difficulty. Do that if you need to, guys. There. Now, straighten those legs out again. Pull the toes towards the shins. It's both feet. Lean back a little bit. Your body's going to want to do that. Ready? So, raise up and back. Same speed up, same back down. Don't crash those heels into the floor. And back down. Needle bend a little bit. That's allowable. There's 3 and down. 3 left. 1 and back. And 2 and back. Last one. 3 and back. Bring those feet flat alongside the beam. Wrap them around and pull inwards. It's a nice big stretch coming up next, guys, to relieve the pressure through the pelvic floor and the hip flexors. Good. Here we go then. Place the feet flat on the beam at the front, and if we lie backwards onto the beam, we know our head is going to touch down and the spine is nice and straight. Feet flat on the floor, palms onto the floor as well. Hip bridge, push that hip nicely upwards, nice and high. Oh, what does that feel like? It feels fantastic. However, in that position now, I want you to relax those arms, don't push into the floor, and circle those hips around. Gently. Just little circles, any direction you want to. Round we go. Now back the other way. Round we go. So again, relieving the stress, the pressure we put in the pelvic floor, but working it at the same time. 3, 2, 1, pause, hold. Lower the hips back down to the beam. Take the palms off the floor, take the hands above the head. Fingernails touching the floor now. Push them away from the beam nice and straight. Insteps and knees together. This is straightforward, guys, okay? No smarty pants stuff this time. Push the hips upwards off the beam. Push the hands away from the hips. Get them nice and high. Now, we're not going to take a foot off the beam or anything. Just push that upwards. Big, deep breath in. Exhale and push again. Nice and high for 3, 2, 1. Hold. When you lower it down, 1 second at a time with the spinal column, and bring the hands away to palm back on the floor. Breath in and go. Hands off the floor, hips coming down nice and slowly. 1 second at a time with the spinal column. Palms down onto the floor. I've got touchdown. Now. Okay, right, to finish it off. A bit of fun, bit of party beat. It's been so focused this session all the way through, hasn't it? Well done. Clap from me. Left knee to the chest, right knee to the chest. Hands onto the knees. When I say go, 3 gentle rolls and back to a sitting position. Let's see how we get on. Ready? Go. 1, 2, and a 3. Good stuff. Fantastic. Okay, sitting nice upright, guys. Take the hands up and out. Turn up and breathe. Exhale down to the heart. Squish them out. Rotate left or right, any way you want to. Spinal column's going to love that one. Push it a bit further. Unwind, bring it back round towards me, and take it around the other side. Round we go. There. Good. Back round towards me. Turn up, last breath. Breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. Prayer position. Hold it. Where does time go? 45 minutes. Good grief. Arms facing me. Most important thing there, go ahead. Fantastic day, guys. Stay safe. 2, 3, go. Yes. Brilliant. Oh, I enjoyed that one. Can I jump up? Yes. Oh, your pelvic floor is going to feel like a supercharged spring. Boing. The little zebidees all over the place. Ding, 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 ding.
Thank you.
Nice one, guys. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Bye.
Into the pool, Wayne. You go for a cool off, mate.
Yeah, just going down the beach. See you later.
Oh,
See-
all right for some.
See you later. Just
Bye.
rub it in.
Bye.
Catch you later, guys. Excellent.